in there straight away.
I want to smile.
Where's the gate? Where's the gate? That's it. Oh, is it?
Come with me.
Come on, get wiped out, get just in time.
Come on, boys and girls, come on, meet the ladies.
Have a biscuit.
Come to green meat. As I say, bring in a bit of the countryside to the Edenbridge and Oxted showground. Look at that, eh?
Look, have a biscuit. Daddy.
You alright? Raptures, mate. All got names. Hatchet, Beehive, Bread, and Matthew.
Dad!
Just tell everybody what's going on in the day, and also it can see a bit like a dog whistle to tell the hound what to do. I mean, I know you've got it like a hunting whip, and that, but it's not really.
I know these dogs not camera shy, are they? What breed are these?
They're working dachshund, Governor.
Working dachshunds.
Working dachshund.
So when you say working, what do they work on like that?
Well, originally they were bred for badger digging in Europe.
Right.
That's what they were originally bred for.
Yep.
Over here they're probably used for ratting, rabbiting, tracking wild boar in Europe still. And also they use a hell of a lot for stalking for tracking deer, wounded deer.
Yeah. So they are not a mongrel. They are.
No, all these are KC registered.
Really?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Fantastic. Take a lot of looking after?
They don't take a lot of looking after, but they like a lot of exercise.
What do you think of them boys and girls?
They do like a lot of exercise. They love people. They do love people.
Well, you show me that when I put your camera up, they was all over the camera.
Yeah, they do like people.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, it's lovely to see you today. Thanks for your time.
No
so
worries.
what's your name and what's your breed?
They're a working tackle, working dachshund.
And your name is?
We're Wayne. It's the West Sussex Working Tackles.
Thanks for your time.
No
I do
worries. Thank you
appreciate
very
it.
much. Thank you.
They're a lovely animal. They're soft, placid. No, they really enjoy it.
And they're a biddable animal, as I say, biddable.
Morning, guys. You're making the juice for the festival today, are we?
They've all got names.
very much so, very
So every hound here,
You're not interested in what's going on around you,
even
just
the
the drinking
beagles
part of
and
it,
the
isn't it?
terriers, they've all got names. So
It's a
how do
nice
you name them?
hot day, isn't it?
Thanks so much
Is it
for
a
your
stud
time.
book or what
Cheers.
have you got?
It's not what it's not.
Lunch. side of the yellow thing to pick the bell up.
Morning guys, nice family day out, is it? What you're here all to see, the general oil or the tractors?
We've been competing.
You've been competing?
Competing, yeah.
What in?
The in-hand large breed mountain moorland.
It's for you to say. So where would that be shown? Around here
It was ring 3 this morning at 9 o'clock. So,
so you breed all your own animals, do you?
Yeah.
Fantastic. And Mum in the background, are you, these your offspring?
I am the number 1 in the horse fraternity.
Oh yeah.
I've got them all doing it.
Have ya?
It's her fault. But this is a wonderful cup of coffee today.
Is it?
Wonderful. Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to have a drink of water yet. I've been going since early this morning. But love to talk to people like yourself, and nice to see you're enjoying the day. Events like this, we need to promote more, don't we?
Yeah.
For the farming community.
Yeah, amazing.
You've got to know where your food comes from at the end of the day.
Yeah. Well, you're going to stay here all day today, aren't you? Yeah. We've got a friend judging the cows, the Airedales.
Oh, okay.
And this young lady is a vet.
Well, we need vets. Without vets, we won't have cattle.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
great job.
Okay,
Thanks a lot.
take
What's
care,
your
bye-bye.
family name, by the way?
Bye-bye.
Savage family.
Oh, good big, isn't it? Savage. See you later, guys. Bye.
Well done, mate.
Mate.
You alright?
Yeah, good, you?
Yeah, good.
Family day out for you?
Yeah. I thought it was you then.
Yeah?
Yeah, good.
Enjoying it?
Yeah.
Kids enjoying it?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Bit stroppy this one, but
Well, that's what parenthood's all about, isn't it? Let me just hang.
Yeah.
I'm losing you on camera, 1 second.
We got a strop on. I didn't realise it was being filmed.
No, you know, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Really, you know? And I filmed the little ones, by the way.
yeah.
What's your name?
Thomas.
Thomas don't want to talk to me, and
Henry.
Henry.
You say hello.
What great names, Tom and Henry.
You might end up on YouTube, Henry.
Yeah, you probably will. If it's anything to do with me. Have a great day, guys.
Yeah, you too.
Appreciate
See you
it.
later.
See you later. Good afternoon. Your animals?
They are indeed, yeah.
Oh, tell me the breed.
The breeds?
Yes.
These are grey-faced Dartmoors.
They're what they're called?
Grey-faced Dartmoors.
Okay then. Tell us a bit about the breed then. So they're a wool producer, I presume?
Yeah, they certainly do produce wool, yeah.
Yeah, so is it lamb work mainly? Is it producing lambs or?
Yeah, they certainly produce lambs and wool. The wool is very lustrous, in other words, there's a lot of lanolin in it.
Yeah.
And the certainly the buyers of the wool like it.
Really?
As much for the lanolin as for the wool itself.
Really? I mean, it's an hard industry to be a sheep farmer these days, isn't it? You know, it's not the trade for wool as it used to be, because we've got all modern products that can do the same job. Well,
there's no market for the wool.
No.
I mean, Axminster will buy it, but at a very small price.
Yep.
But it's still uneconomic.
Really? So how do you make a living out of it?
We don't.
You don't?
It's a lifestyle choice.
Oh, okay.
There's no money in it.
No.
But in fact, it'd be easier to stand in the middle of the field and just tear up £20 notes.
As bad as that, really?
Yeah. But it's our lifestyle.
Right. So, what size of herd have you got then?
Flock, actually.
Flock. Sorry, I've been talking to cattle people as well.
That's right. Technical terms. It's quite small, 40.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But
they're just lovely animals.
They are. Docile, fairly docile. See, they're quite docile.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, very docile.
I mean, the kids have been putting them around and that sort of thing. Not rearing up or anything.
No. The ram gets. He's a nice, quiet boy, but he gets excited at certain times of the year.
Yes. But I've been talking to the cattle guys. Now the ram. Now, did you produce that ram yourself, or did it?
No, we bought him from auction, to be truthful.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have to get a good ram these days, or could you breed your own?
Oh yeah, you can breed your own, but the trouble is that you breed your own, but you can't use them.
Oh,
he needs moved on. Otherwise,
flock,
he'll be,
isn't it? Yes,
yeah,
of course.
for genetic reasons, you have to move him on.
Yeah.
And so we can keep him for a couple of years. We move him on, and we'll buy another one from auction.
Ah, okay then, yeah. You wouldn't use the, is it the stems they use for, like semen nowadays, where they put them in stems?
Straws.
Straws, that's it, sorry, yes.
Yeah, we could do, but for a small flock like ours, it's not economic.
No.
No, we prefer to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. And they keep the grass down after all, don't they? Oh, sorry.
They do, but at the moment, that's not really a big problem at the moment.
Now, what about pests on there? Now, they often suffer with flies.
Yeah, fly strike. So we have to spray those every 16 weeks.
Yep.
Otherwise, they'll get fly strike, which is very nasty.
Yep.
They'll lay eggs, and the maggots will burrow their way in.
Really?
And if that's not caught, that's fatal. Really, really
So you've
horrible.
got to keep on top of it, really, haven't you?
That's right. You have to spray thoroughly and regularly every 16 weeks.
Especially with a coat like they've got, you know?
That's right.
You know? Now, obviously it's got quite a thick coat on it at the moment. Now, when would you shear this shit?
We shear those by hand in May.
By hand in May?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah, because we don't want the fleece to be sheared very short.
Ah, okay.
So if we get a shearer in and they use a mechanical shear, it'll be too short for us. Because we need to have some coat growing for these shows, and that's the main reason we breed them, is to bring them to the shows.
Now, we've just been through a very hot spell of weather.
Yeah.
And how have they handled that weather with these coats they've got on them at the present time?
It's no problem because their wool is an insulator. So it insulates both ways. It keeps them warm in winter and cool in summer.
And keeps the heat out in the summer?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. No, I never would have thought about that, but because I always thought they had a fur coat on, like, you know?
Well, okay, it is, and in truth they do head for the shade.
Yeah.
But it's insulation's a two-way
street.
Two-way street.
Yeah. Well, I can see you keep them well and look after them well. Thanks for your time, I appreciate it. Tell us your name and your name of your farm you work at.
Victor Coleman, and it's the Haysden flock in Tunbridge, Kent.
Appreciate your time. Thanks for your time.
That's right.
Cheers. Hello, you're looking at me. You got something to do with the sheep? No. Oh, you're just doing a runner on me now. Thanks for that. I speak to this young lady here. Oh, you're rushing over here.
Oh.
Hello there. I presume this is your flock, is it?
This is her flock.
Her flock.
Nothing to do with me.
Really?
I'm just the transport.
You're just the person who provides the money and the transport.
Well, exactly. I pay for it, and then she comes and does it.
I thought she was running away from me, but she's not. She's running towards her flock. So, can I film her?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Can I ask her about her flock?
You can. Yeah.
I appreciate it. What's your name?
My name's Steph.
Thank you, Steph.
And that's Grace, and this is her second interview of the day. She's already done a radio one, so she's...
Fantastic. Hello, Grace.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
Your flock, I understand.
Yeah, this
Is it?
my flock.
So what are they?
So these are pedigree coloured riders,
Yeah.
and they're very friendly.
They're very friendly, you know. I mean, I'm standing here stroking one, and it doesn't seem to be minding, does it at all?
Yeah.
So do you look after them 24/7?
Yes.
Mum doesn't do anything?
Well, I'm normally in charge of these girls.
Yeah.
And then my granddad brought them round from a farm in Worcestershire.
Well, you need a boy somewhere, don't you? We don't like boys, but we need them sometimes, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us a bit about the breed. Have you had the breed long?
Well, I had it since last November, because November is my birthday.
Oh, you got them for your birthday?
I got them for my my birthday.
Well, you've got lucky parent. And it's lucky to have parents like that, haven't you?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, because I live on a farm in Tenterden, that's Kent. So
Oh, okay. You're on a farm anyway, have you?
yeah, I'm on a farm with
What farm is it? Is it arable farm or
livestock.
livestock farm? Okay. What sort of livestock's on that farm?
So we have cows, we have sheep, including these two, and we have pigs as well.
Bit of a mixed farm then, going back years.
It's a bit of a mixed one.
Do you have chickens?
No, but we do have mallard ducks that come on the pond every so often.
Yep.
And I have seen loads of sightings of ducklings. Whoa!
Okay. Oops, those.
Whoa!
So, do you have to do something to them before you go to school? Work on them?
Well, I
Feed
don't really have time.
You don't have time.
So.
Do it when you come back, though. What does Mum do? The morning shift?
No.
Mum don't do this morning shift.
No, she does it.
I do it.
Holiday, she does it. After school.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. It's not easy, is it? I mean, it's hard work, isn't it? For a young lady like yourself.
Yeah.
So, how long do you think you're going to be doing this for?
Well, because I have plans to build up my flock, so.
Fantastic.
So I got the ram.
Yeah.
So I got the ram.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have a lamb with them. And then I'm gonna get a nice, I think I might get a nice little ewe lamb that I'm gonna show.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So you're all for showing, are you? Not for breeding and then go to the, can I say, the butcher man? They're very much pets, are they?
These
birthday.
You might have to eat them if there's boys and things, so, but yeah, he's very used to that.
Yeah.
He knows where everything
Oh, exactly, but that's what we all should know where our food comes from, because it's, it don't just come out of Sainsbury's, does it? Or Asda's,
Or Tesco's.
or Tesco's, and you like being around animals, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't like horses?
I do like horses. I do horse riding at a.
Do you? Well, you're a very lucky young lady, aren't you?
A riding school in Sissinghurst, Kent.
Yep.
So that's why I go every other week. So I do because I've come up of the starting zone into full speed.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble listening to you as well, so if I put the camera down there, that might be easier, wouldn't you? I can hear you then.
I do horse riding at a riding school in Sissinghurst, Kent. And I've come to the starting point, so being slow, and then I've come to the other point, be speeding up.
Yeah.
So that's what I was doing.
So do you shear your own sheep, do you?
No, my dad does it.
Your dad does it?
He does his own sheep because he's got a flock that some of my family members manage, and I help manage it as well.
Well, that's lovely. I appreciate your time and showing me your sheep.
Yeah.
And you're going to keep looking after them and buying more ones and breeding more ones?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So.
What was your name and what farm did you come off?
My name is Grace. I'm 10 years old and I've come off Icebunger Farm, Rolveden Road, Tenterden, Kent, TM 36 years.
Thanks for your time, I appreciate that. And thank you for Mum letting me film her. Okay, and your mum's name again is?
Steph.
Thank you, Steph. Thanks for your time, I appreciate it. Good afternoon, young lady. And what are you doing at the show today?
I'm not.
You're not at the show? Is it a figment of my imagination that you're sitting in front of me then? Talk to her. And who's her? The cat's mother, as my mum used to say.
The cat's daughter.
Cat's daughter.
Why won't you talk to him?
Alright, you talk to me. And this your flock in front of us here?
This is my flock, yes.
They're a long-eared variety of... No, we'll show my ignorance now. So what breed are they?
They're called Border Leicesters. Border Leicesters.
Oh, okay.
They're a rare breed.
Yeah.
Been established for over 100 years. Breed. Yeah, lots of people call them bunny sheep.
Yes, there's the ears. Now,
We try and tell them differently. Yeah, so they have good wool, nice big stocky frames, so lots of people like to cross them.
really. Now, obviously, sheep is a bit of a dirty word now because we don't make anything out of the wool, do we? Apart from carpets occasionally. And rich people make their coats out of something. But I mean, is it a living you can make out? Can you earn a living out of sheep these days?
I think you can earn a living out of sheep if you want to, particularly there's certain breeds that are best for wool, aren't necessarily as good for meat.
Yeah.
So it depends which angle you want to go at. At the moment, we're concentrating on trying to help the numbers of breed, you know, come higher. So hopefully one day they'll be off the rare breed list.
So they're mainly a meat producer then this.
Oh, well these are meat. Some people like the wool for spinning, and also they're, like I said, they're crossed into commercial flocks to make the frames of the sheep bigger.
So when can you sell? Now we talk about lambs, and lambs normally go up about 2 years old or something. They're not really lambs, are they? They're sheep really. But when do you sell your animals off to the meat industry? For
the meat, if I wanted to put lots of feed into the lamb, it could go at about 6-7 months.
Oh, really? That early?
That early, yeah. I mean, commercials can get their lambs away at sort of 4 months.
Great.
Yeah, but I'm sort of in a extensive system. Don't like pushing them, don't like feeding them.
You don't like feeding them?
I don't like feeding them anything that, you know, their sheep should be able to survive on grass.
Even this year? Because it's been
even this year, which is why I didn't do particularly well, because the sheep weren't fat enough for the judge.
Ah, okay.
But I don't want to push them. You know, lots of people put loads of feed into their sheep, then they sell them, people stop feeding them.
Yeah.
And then they fall apart.
Okay. Now, is there a vet bill, high vet bill on these? Let's just say that. Do you have to see the vet a lot, or do they?
No, not compared to any other sheep, but sort of vet prices are going up. That sometimes a lot of people these days, if they haven't got a lot of money, prefer to have them put down if it's something they think is serious, because by the time the vet's sorted it out, it's costs you more than the animal's worth.
Now, we know that sheep have, is it fly strike, and that's is that one of the main problems you suffer with fly strike, is it, or hoof problems, or?
No, these are pretty good with their feet and with fly strike compared to other breeds. They're quite clean sheep.
Yeah.
Only thing we do is check the worming, quite regularly.
And what about the big ears? Do you have problems with them?
No, their ears are fine. When they sleep, they have their ears down.
Oh, really? Like a rabbit?
Yeah, like a rabbit, kind of a bit like that, and they sleep with their head, their nose in the air, I assume, so they don't get lots of water in them. I don't really know.
Well, I appreciate your time and telling me about it. Now, Ashburnham.
Ashburnham, yes.
Now, I used to go to a little cottage in Ashburnham. I used to be a member of a youth club, and a man called Jack Rose used to run that.
Oh my gracious me, that is the most bizarre coincidence, because that is the house on our farm.
Good morning. Are you taking to do with the sheep?
Sort of. Yeah.
Sort of. Have you got your own flock, or you're a judge, or you're a steward?
Yeah.
So, all the sheep we got in front of us today, all different flocks. They're not herds. All different breeds. What's your favourite breed out of them all?
Badger face.
Badger face. And have you got them on your farm as well?
Yes.
You have.
Yeah.
And how big is your flock? Have you got a badger faces?
40 ewes.
Really? Now, obviously, because they've got their black face.
Yeah.
That's why they. And do they take a lot of looking after?
The fences have to be good.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh,
main
because
thing.
they only know forward, they don't know reverse, do they?
No, they know over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
And yes, because I had, on my small holding, I had sheep there for a little while, and literally they can burrow their way through a
Oh
hedge.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You need some sort of wire to stop them, don't
That's
they?
it. Yeah. Eat
They're-
their way out. Eat their way out. So.
Yeah. But it's not
Yeah.
cheap, the fencing, though, is it really?
If
Keep
you
the
get a
fence-
contractor and they say it's about £5 a metre to do it.
But the trouble is, you've got to get £5 out back out the meat, though, don't you? And that's hard these days,
Well,
isn't it?
that's
No one
it.
watch your wall, do they?
But there again, if you go to what a Premier Championship football match, what's it, £80–90 a ticket now, isn't it?
I don't know, I don't like
Yeah.
football. Yeah, I know, I can
Swings
see
around
where
a
you're
bit,
going.
yeah, swings
Anyway, I
around.
appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Is this your flock down here?
No.
No.
That's it.
And what's your name and what's your
Sarah.
farm?
Sarah.
And your farm's
Acorn
called?
Flock and the Badger Face are on 2 o'clock in the ring out there.
Thanks ever so much.
No problem.
Hello. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, sorry.
He got that on camera as well.
Yeah, I've got that on camera. That's going on the channel.
Your child.
Good afternoon, guys. What are you two here for? Well, you don't want to talk to me? You going to talk to
No,
me?
I was just filling up with my sheep's water.
Because you've got a steward's badge on and you've got a member's badge on.
Yeah.
So, your sheep,
Yes. Well, my nan and granddad's sheep, but I look after them.
you look after them.
Yeah.
Okay. What, 7 days a week?
When they're at my farm, yeah, I do look after them 7
Oh,
days
you work
a week.
off a farm?
Yeah. Well, my dad does, and I live there with him. So when they're there, I help them with the sheep. But then they're over where where you live, and then they look after them, and my granddad looks after them then. But yeah.
Someone's laughing in the background. It's okay. At least she's talking on camera. But yeah, so it's your flock.
Yeah.
How big's your flock?
Oh, I don't know that.
At the moment, 300.
Really? Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So what breed are they?
North Country Cheviots.
North Country
Cheviots.
Cheviots. And are they a quite hardy sheep to look after?
Yes.
And that's why you have them, is it?
Yeah.
So what's your main job with them?
To teach them to lead on the halter, to clean them, and to make sure they're fed well.
You said killing them then for a minute.
Yeah, make sure they're nice and fat and not too thin.
Yeah.
So when a judge feels their back, it's all good, and make sure they walk well and look after their babies when they have them. So yeah.
You don't mind sending them off to the butcher man?
No. It's the way of life, really.
It's the way of life.
It has to happen.
Exactly. Now, when you walk around the ring, do you wear a white coat or a blue coat or something different?
I wear a white coat, a shirt and a tie to make sure I'm nicely well presented.
Well, I appreciate you giving me your time talking with
okay.
me. Tell me your name and what farm you're from.
Olivia Masters, and I'm from Trottenden Farm.
Thanks for your time. Cheers, darling. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Good afternoon, guys. How are we all doing? Are we all to do with sheep?
We are.
We are?
No. We are.
You as well?
We ain't got a clue.
You're chief steward. See, now I've been asking all these farm people and everyone else, what is it about sheep? Because there's no money in sheep no more. What is it about sheep? Funny one. You've got 5 minutes. You've got 5 minutes. Have a chat with me.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
You're a pig farmer?
I help, yeah.
You help with a pig farm. There's not a lot of people in here to talk to. I'm afraid you've got to volunteer your services. Now tell me, why pigs?
Because they're the best pigs. They're the best animals.
They are. Why?
They're intelligent.
Sorry?
They're just too intelligent.
It's intelligence.
Yeah, I love them. They just really are like that.
Really? And you breed them on your farm, dear? Or?
Yeah, we've got large whites, old spots, and what's it called, large blacks.
Can I ask a favour? Can you speak up just a little bit louder for me? For the
Oh, you're not recording, are you?
No, I'm not recording. No, just speak a bit louder
So what's it for,
I
then?
can hear you. It's from my channel. Passionate about farming, about the country life. But yeah, So you told me why you like pigs. They're intelligent, easy to look after.
Yeah, easy.
And what about the breeding side of things? They easy to breed with?
Yeah, relatively.
Now,
Yeah.
do you use an old-fashioned method of presenting the female with a male?
We do both. We do that and AI. It all depends because we like to keep the rarer bloodlines going.
Yep.
So we've got one of only 3 large whites, one of only 2 or 3, and that sort of thing. So
yeah. Okay. Now I can see different varieties of pigs in here. Now, and you said you've got a few different ones. Now, which ones are the meat producers, or are they all?
All of them.
They're all meat producers, and they all. What's the breeding cycle of the pigs?
Well, it takes 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days.
Okay.
For us to get from.
So your year's planned out in advance, is it?
Yeah.
Pretty much so.
Yeah. And ours is planned round showing.
Really?
Because the classes are January, July's and September gilts, so that's when we want our pigs to farrow just in time.
So you're a bit like the cattle size of it. I mean, for example, if you get a first in class or a champion, that's good for your herd and for yourself to make more money?
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously, because if you're breeding better, because then will you sell them calf, what are they called? Piglets?
Pigs, gilts and boars normally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to so many people today, you know.
I quite believe it, yeah.
And so they're called piglets or?
Gilts for the females, boars for the males.
Right, okay. So do you do a particular breeding to sell on, like a stock cattle sort of thing, or do you just keep all in hands?
Bits of both, bits of both. It depends, so like, on what sort of clients we have. Sometimes there's people saying, oh well, if you're out, as soon as you get a litter, let us know, we're interested.
Yeah.
So it's go from there.
Now, do you have a regular supply for your meat, or do you just take it to the market, open the market's good at the time?
We used to run our own pub, so we used to be field to fork, and the pigs used to live behind the pub.
Okay, so you can see where it's come from, the actual animal to the plate. Really, it's great for the future of this country, really. And we want to see what we're actually breeding and what we're eating.
Yes.
We don't want to be like America, where everything's housed in a building.
It's a bit scary. What it could be.
And well, they don't see a blade of grass or the sunshine, really, do they?
Exactly.
You know, I know they get the one in the background, the pinker ones. What variety will they be? Would that suffer with sunburn or something like that?
Oh yes, yeah. Any of the white bits will.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you have to buy suntan lotion for them, do you?
That's why they have the muddy wallows. And they use mud as their own natural suntan.
Oh really? Oh, that's interesting. No, I never would have guessed that. So you provide hollows for them to have all year round here, even in this drought situation. Well, we're coming out of now. But
yeah, it's animal welfare, so we have.
Could I come in and you can walk up the pens and tell me what you're doing?
Health and safety things are still shown, you see.
Right, you can't. So that's fair enough. No, I appreciate your time and telling me all about the pigs. So what's your name and what farm do you work for?
So I'm Andy Brenchley.
Yeah.
I work with Teresa Cook. That's my aunt.
Yeah.
And I also run my own business alongside. So
And what's your own business on site?
MIC Animal Services.
Thanks for your time.
No problem.
I'll see you again. Cheerio. Thanks, mate.